So I've just got a couple of quick stories for you today. Now, the other day I was walking down a high street and I was going against the arrows on the pavement on the sidewalk, just to set a good example to people about their sense of individuality and freedom. And four lads came towards me. They were young men, I guess Pakistani, maybe Indian lads come towards me, and one of them straight away says like, "Hey, you're not walking on the right side of the road. Like, it's against the law. You want to be walking over there." So, without thinking about it, I just started off and I had to say something to him. I said like, "You don't really consent to this bullshit, do you?" And that seemed to take him back, a step or two, and he had to consider what I was saying. Now, just out of sheer coincidence and maybe good fortune, I was wearing at the end of a laundry cycle, hadn't put my wash on, so I was wearing this t-shirt, which is Architects and Engineers for 9/11 Truth t-shirt, which I got because I thought it just had a little logo on the chest, but it actually has a big thing on the back saying 9/11 explosive evidence, experts speak out, or something. But anyway, 9/11 explosive evidence, and the dude reads this. There was four of them, and one of the dudes reads it and goes. So you can see them thinking like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna bully this. I probably look like a sheep to them, I try and look like a sheep so I can get through life." But they read my t-shirt on the back. I never liked wearing it because I thought it might get me trouble, because people can read your back and come and cuff you around the head, and life teaches you not to go out of your way looking for reasons to get a cuff around the head. And they read it, and one of them goes, "Hey, 9/11 explosive evidence, yeah, my guy, fuck the government." And so I said, "Yeah, fuck the government," and kept walking. So effectively what happened there was that the conversation went along these lines. They told me to, "Hey, obey the government." I said, "No, fuck the government." And they said, "Fuck the government," but only because they read my t-shirt. So I spoke to a friend of mine about this, and she said, a new anti-lockdown friend who saw one of the videos where I looked like a garden gnome, it was filmed in the street, and she said, there's a possibility there that you would have got trouble, but your t-shirt woke them up. Because I don't know if they were just playing, like it was just sport to them, I would just see, some dominance hierarchy nonsense that they were giving me. But anyway, that's what happened. The other story, another little one, is I was walking down the high street and some girl come towards me, all in nice flowy summery dress and stuff, mask on, no idea who she was, no idea. Black girl, not seen her before. So she's distinctive in Oxford because there wasn't like a million black people here, and still didn't recognise the mask on. I've not seen her in a number of years, and but she recognised me because I'm going against the one way, and I've not got a mask on. So I reckon if I had got a mask on, she might not recognise me either. But anyway, as soon as she sees me, she pulls down the mask because this virus is discretionary, and if you're meeting friends, you're not going to contract it. It's not going to damage you. And so we got speaking, and we wondered about had that mask off her in no time. Was telling her not to believe in the nonsense that we're being spoon-fed, right? So, but the point of these two stories, one of the things I wanted to say, and it relates to the cycle racks, the other day, which are being removed because I think the councils and the government are not expecting as many people in the town centre. Other people who use the buses are telling me that the buses are not going to be going as far into the town centre anymore, so people are going to have to walk farther once they arrive, which is not going to be very good for, say, disabled people or old people who maybe don't want to walk that fast, particularly if they're not going to open public toilets or restrooms, which at the moment seems to be the case in some places. Now, I was walking against the one-way street in order to meet these people, but it made me realise if I hadn't have been walking against the one-way pedestrian arrows, then you'd never come face to face to them. You'd always be walking at someone's back. So it kind of reduces the opportunities for you to bump into somebody just walking about town. And what else does it do? It just keeps you all moving. That's the other thing they've got on the signs. Please, it doesn't even say please. It just says one way, keep moving, which I think is a bit rude. You should at least put please, But not these days because we're all slaves, right? They can speak to us any way they want to. So that's what came of it. Like, so I started to think, oh yeah, so you can't bump into people because you're all walking in the same direction around town. You're not allowed to stop to speak to them, which we did. But I mean, if you follow these stupid regulations, that's what you'd do. You wouldn't stop. You'd be walking in the same directions and you'd be wearing masks. So it cuts down sort of the opportunity or even the means of recognizing people to meet with, which should be a concern just on a basic social level. Even if like many people just can't get heads around the fact that none of this is by accident and it's all deliberate. But there comes a point when things are not coincidence anymore, and I think for most of you, you should be arriving at that point pretty quickly. Otherwise, I'm going to start doubting the amount of grey matter that's up here, to be honest. I'm doing my best to be polite to people, but well, obviously not if I'm saying it's bullshit in the streets or randomers. But I was just greeting him those lads, those 4 lads, they were looking for a bit of a hassle and they got it, and it woke them up. I thought they think they were going to bully this other fella that they seen in the street and get him to hop it and get onto the other side of the street, and that didn't happen. And hopefully, just that little exchange may have made them think twice about who and what they're believing. And hopefully this video does that for you if you're not already on board. Okay, take care. See you later.